Hi, it's Kiss Mikhail over here, and I hope you're doing good. If not, that's okay too. You got this. I believe in you. Now today, I'm back with a pretty, interesting video, and it might be a bit of a hot take, but let me know what do you think, and I'll let the video speak for itself. So, without further ado, don't forget to hit that sub button, and let's jump into it. But doing. I just wanted to talk about this situation because I feel like all the blame has been put on Ludwig, and I feel like there's a few aspects that people are missing. So, if you haven't seen what has happened with the Ludwig and Mango situation, now it seems like Ludwig has tried to diss Asmongold, and I feel like that is never a good thing to do. So, let's see what happened. We gonna talk about it. Yeah, Barrio cart, and then this culprit here, ruined everything for everybody. But we'll get into that later. Yeah. Why? Yeah, I saw that. And Cloud9 is a big org, so for it to have gone this viral or mainstream, however you want to put it, for him to get dropped by Cloud9 and then to be banned on Twitch and then to be dropped by Ludwig as a friend is absolutely insane. Yeah, that even Twitch banned him, so it's insane, bro. I don't really know what to think of it, but it's actually insane. It went so viral that it literally cost him his entire career. That is exactly, yeah, it's enabling him, and I feel like what a lot of people are looking past is as okay, as someone who has had or have had friends, family members that have like addiction problems or like drinking problems or stuff like that, you if you're a real uh, I don't want to say G cuz that sounds weird. If you're a real bro and a real friend, you would not like encourage it or enable it or bring them to an event where you know there's going to be drinking involved or the main thing is drinking. So I feel like on Ludwig's part that was wrong to invite him to Burial Cart, but there's a lot of other people that's also wrong in this situation. So that means if my math is mathing, he drank 5 beers. He already looks drunk, bro. Like, look at that. Like, what? That is dangerous. That's like blood alcohol level poisoning. Just stop enabling your alcoholic friend. Yeah, I feel like he's getting hate for dissing Mango now, and now he's trying to divert it to like Asman and his chat being the bad guy, you know? Oh, the bro, like Maya has a boyfriend. Like what is wrong with this guy? And if I'm not wrong, this guy has a wife. What are you doing? Why are you being like this? Stop! Yeah, what is happening here? Poor Emily. What? No. If this guy was at like a party with like my friends and stuff like that, he probably would have been chased away so quick. Okay. So my take on this, and I want you guys, hopefully you're still here so I can like iterate this enough because this is irritating me so hard. Okay? Like, first of all, Ludwig is the wrong one for one, enabling his friend, two, for inviting his friend to an event that's mainly alcohol focused, knowing he's an alcoholic. And three, like literally encouraging him to give himself alcohol poisoning. Like, who does that? A real friend. And then he drops him when the shit goes south. He just drops him. A friend of 10 years, he just drops. That's absolutely insane. And I don't know about me, but I would not call that a good friend. Okay, sorry about that. I am a bit sick, so I just died back there. Um, but so for those reasons, I feel like Ludwig is the wrong one in the situation and a bad friend. Now, the other thing that people aren't addressing is Mango and his wife. Mango and his wife. I don't know what her name is. And to be honest, this is going to sound mean coming from me, nor do I care. Because she went on Twitter, and I'll see if I can find the post, but she went on Twitter, and then I'll add it in here so you guys can see it, and blamed Ludwig for enabling Mango. Now, to me, that is right in some form of the matter, but wrong in another way, because you are his wife. If you know he has a drinking problem, if you know he's an alcoholic, why did you let him go to the burial card event? Why? Just tell me why. And it better be a logical reason, because I would not invite a friend to an alcohol based event knowing they have a drinking problem or that they're an alcoholic. I would not. But as a friend, as a partner, as a family member, I would not let them go to that. And even if they are mad at you at first, they'll get over it eventually in like a day or two or maybe a week. But I doubt you'll get divorced by telling your husband to stay home because he can't go to this event because he has a drinking problem. And now, if your husband, aka Mango, can't understand that, then he's in the wrong too. Because if you know you are a functioning alcoholic, right? Why would you let yourself go there? And I know people talk about addiction this and addiction that, and I know it's hard because I have had friends that have been in rehab multiple times and we're still supporting them. We're still trying to take care of them, trying to, adapt to their lifestyle and stuff like that to not only take care of their health, but, to keep our end of the slate clean as well so that we know we are good friends that are not enabling our friend to let him go down a path that might be wrong or bad or might end up in them not being here anymore. So I feel like if you have a good support system, like good friends, good partner, good family members, and if you take accountability yourself and acknowledge that you are an alcoholic and that you should not, and if you acknowledge that you're an alcoholic and that you should not be going to events that are formed around alcohol, then you would know not to go, because okay, I have a drinking problem. I'm not going to go to that for my own safety, for my friend's safety, to, comfort to like take care of myself and my well being and stuff like that. And I know sometimes the temptation is a lot louder than the logic, but you just, at the end of the day, gotta make the right decision for yourself. And I feel like this is why all of them are wrong in this situation. Because Ludwig dropping him after 10 years of friendship is insane. I don't know why he would do that. hopefully behind the scenes he's like encouraging Mango to get help or something, or like, so that he can go to rehab, so that he can actually work on himself and get his career up and running again, because this whole thing escalated so much. And I feel like if the people just handled it the right way from the beginning by not inviting Mango to this, then I feel like all of this could have been avoided. So I don't know if you agree with me, but I feel like, first of all, Mango's wrong for going, and not addressing his or acknowledging the fact that he has he's an alcoholic, and still still allows himself to go to an event that's based around um alcohol. Now I'm getting a phone call. Okay, now that we're not interrupted anymore, as I said, I feel like Mango is the wrong one here for going to an alcohol-based event knowing he's an alcoholic and just ignoring it and just giving in to temptation and just drinking, which I feel like if you really want to stop drinking, it is a choice, It's a choice at the end of the day. Um so and I feel like his wife is in the wrong here, for one, blaming Ludwig for enabling him, and two, for letting him go to this event. And I know he's a grown man and you shouldn't let your wife control you, but if your partner knows better than you at the end of the day, maybe listen to them. Don't And I didn't say she tried to not make him go, but I feel like letting him go is just wrong as a partner, knowing who he is and how he acts. So I feel like Ludwig's wrong, or I feel like Mango's wrong. I feel like his wife is wrong, and I feel like Ludwig is wrong for enabling him, inviting him to the event, and encouraging him to drink, knowing he has a drinking problem, and also dropping him after 10 years of friendship after the shit hit the fan. Like, what real friend would do this? Because I hope and pray that behind the scenes he's actually being supportive and helping his friend get his life and his career back on track. Because even though it is not his problem, this all started because of the burial card event. So I feel like if all three of these people just thought logically and caringly about their friend and about Mega and stuff like that, I feel like it would all have gone better, and none of this would have happened. But that's just my opinion. So let me know what you think. If I'm wrong, if I'm right. If I do get hate for this, I don't care. I feel like it's a logical take. I feel like it's what's the word? Critical thinking, that's what I'm using. So if you don't agree with me, let me know. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can check out my other videos. You can become a member, join the Discord, and yeah, I think that's all the plugging from me for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful sphere day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, if you're watching this. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Sashi. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.
Catchy tunes and laughter bright. Hit subscribe and light the night. Stay a while, come back again. Join the fun with all your friends. Hit subscribe, join the team. Share the love, it's like a dream.